So let me get this right. He wants to get married.
Yes.
He's told you he wants to marry you.
Yes.
And you told him to go buy a ring,
Yes.
and he hasn't.
Oh, I have a ring. Yeah.
He's dropped on one knee and proposed to you.
Yes.
And you said what?
Of course I said yes,
You
but we
hold
just
on, hold on,
can't
hold on,
let.
hold on, hold on, whoa, whoa.
What is up, guys? It's your boy back. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are today. If you want to skip me chatting, yapping, whatever you call it, use timestamps. That's what they're here for. But I will save most of my thoughts more for the middle and really mostly the end of the video. But regardless, today we're gonna get into. I've heard this one a long time ago, very very long time ago, because I remember this when it first dropped, and re-listening to it is just it's a trip. I mean, the stuff this chick says is, especially when it comes to marriage. I mean, just just listen to it.
Lisa, Del Sol, get back up on the camera. You know you want to go ahead and get back up on the camera. You know you want to go ahead and see over here. Go ahead, get back up there. Cam up. What you got for me? Come on. You got it. You have to turn. Oh, let me go ahead and unmute you. Let me hear. So what I get wrong? Lisa gonna tell me what I'm so wrong about.
I don't think you're wrong. I just want
Yeah,
to
I
say.
am. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Go ahead.
So I'm speaking on my mother. My mother was a single mom.
Okay, your
Um,
mother was a single mom.
yes,
How
I'm
old
not a
is your
single mom.
mother?
My mother now, she's older. She's 50. Um,
She's
she
50.
remarried.
How old are
I'm
you?
sorry. I'm 24.
Okay.
Um, she remarried actually because her first husband had passed,
Okay,
and
but
she.
hold on. I need you to understand something.
Mhm.
What did I say? Is your mama a baby mama?
No, no, no. I'm not finished.
No, no, no. I'm
She.
asking. Is your mama a baby mama?
No, initially she's a widow.
Right. So by definition, it's not the same.
No, but I'm not done.
Go ahead.
So the next guy that she was with, after him, things did not work out. She did have a kid with that person,
Uh huh.
and that's where all the other kids came in. And she was able to find someone else, even though she already had
And
kids
your
with her.
point is ultimately what?
My point is ultimately you can find someone else to be with you, even if you are a baby
Right.
mom.
Now, why don't you go out and have a bunch of kids and see how that worked for you?
I don't think that's going to work for
Okay.
me,
Well,
but I'm
oh,
just
so
saying.
if you had daughters, you go out and recommend doing the same thing.
Um, no, that's not the
Oh
point. The
yes, it
point that
is.
I'm
Oh
making
yes, it
is
is. Oh yes, it is. See, when you ladies like you like to come in and say, "Yeah, but see, I know one person that it happened to work out for." And see, the exception doesn't disprove the rule; it proves the rule. First of all, your mother was married. She wasn't a baby mama to begin with, but then she turned around and chose to become a baby mama and then got married again.
that's the way life worked out for her. Yes.
So why don't you go? So what you want to? So what she's trying to tell you, ladies, is go out and have children, and it'll work out for you magically like her mom. Is that what you're telling them?
This is such an important point that Kevin makes. Which, by the way, if you want to skip me yapping, use timestamps. But this is so prevalent in the black community, especially. It's these women who live on anecdotals, and I mean it goes for pretty much all women, but especially in the black community, it's they do it with the worst. They make the worst choices, and then use those as the anecdotals of why someone should also make those poor choices. So, for example, you have women that have kids out of wedlock, and they have daughters, and they basically condition their daughters to do the same thing, and it creates this cyclical problem over and over and over again in the community. And people want to blame it on the men and men, blah, 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 blah. Men aren't in the homes. Well, who's kicking them out? Who's spreading their legs for them? Who's doing the things that lead to creating a child and lead to creating this cyclical problem? Because the problem is really, really simple to solve. Like, this is not rocket science. People make it about socioeconomics and, this and that. And, the biggest lie is that, when people tell you, like, oh, something's not that simple or not that easy. Because usually it is, depending on the thing. But for the most part, things are a lot easier than they seem. And this is one of those things where these women need to be taught and conditioned the opposite, which is having family values, staying virgins as long as possible, saving it for at least someone who they care about. If they're not going to wait till marriage, at least make it like a boyfriend who's going somewhere with his life. Not some gangbanger hoodlum who's just going to give you more gangbanger hoodlums. I mean, the world's already got black fatigue. I think at this point, people are just sick of seeing this cycle repeat itself over and over again, and not only seeing it repeat itself, but then the enabling of the women, especially because the black community is so heavily matriarchal because of the men not being there and being in jails or dead, and they just keep on, like, because they're women, they already have a very warped sense of reality, we'll call it. Fight me in the comments if you want, but I'm not gonna change my view on that. It's just, that's what it is. I've seen it too many times. So these women come in there and say, "Oh, well, it's okay, baby girl."
No.
Then what is it?
I think the only reason, to be 100% honest with you, why it worked out for my mom is because my mom was she was really beautiful.
So again, is every woman really beautiful?
But then you said if you want
No, ma'am, is every woman really beautiful? First of all, I'm going back and forth with you, but here's the net of it. Do you know any women who have children who got married these days? Because, see, your mother's 50. I'm from the same generation. You're 24?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You got any friends that have got kids?
I have one friend right now that got married over Zoom, and she had a baby prior.
And she got married over,
well, it's in the COVID pandemic moment.
All right. So again, ladies, I'm going to tell you, if you want to listen to this, go right ahead. Set your sights and play the odds. But if you were out here giving women advice, what would you tell them? Bank on a COVID pandemic marriage?
No, absolutely not. She was with him for a moment before.
What would you tell women to do?
I would tell them, don't make the same mistake twice.
What do you mean, don't make the same mistake twice? Would you tell them to get married before they had a baby?
That's not, of course.
Okay, then, so again, if you were telling them to get married before you had a baby, the whole thing about your mother, you just negated that.
No, I think that's a different generation. So my mother was fortunate.
No, I'm 51 years old. It's not a different generation. The odds were bad back then too. See, you got all kind of things going on because your mother was an attractive woman. She had more bites at the apple. So, having a child outside of a marriage is dumb. Just because your mom lucked up does not make it the thing to do. Just because you can have a friend who can get married over Zoom does not make it the thing to do. Why do you black women like to argue for the hard path?
I'm not arguing for the hard path.
Well, making the point for it is arguing for it. You're speaking. No. Understand something. In debate, when you are for something, that's arguing for it. I'm saying don't do it, and you come in and say, "Well, no, I'm going to go the opposite." So you're an affirmation of this.
No.
Yes, that's what you did.
No. That's called, what you're saying doesn't have any nuance, and I'm adding
nuance. No. The nuance. See, the wonderful thing about life is you ladies like to play all this nuance. When it comes to men, it's very black and white. Your mother was in the extreme minority. Would you suggest that women go out and do what your mother did?
No.
Then that's all you need to be speaking about. Going out and telling women, well, I wouldn't suggest that you did it, but it can happen. Is that the wise course? You know what? You may not OD on heroin or die, but it does happen. But go ahead and take your chances.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, it really kind of is. So at 24 years old, why aren't you married yet?
So I have a boyfriend.
Why aren't you married yet? Did you go to
Well,
college?
yes.
Okay, what college did you go to?
Do I have to say my school out loud?
I don't care. Did you graduate?
Yes.
Okay. By 20, did you notice? Did you have any college friends that you went to school with? White friends, non-black friends that are getting married? Because when I was good, most women are getting married right out of college, between 22 and 25.
A lot of my, I don't want to be like, I don't want to sound racist or anti-Semitic or anything like that, but a lot of my Jewish friends were married during college. And
Exactly. And so when I ask you why aren't you married, you look like I asked you something difficult. Why aren't you married yet?
No, I don't think it's difficult.
Don't want to get married this young?
I'm I love my boyfriend. I'm happy being in a relationship.
Right. You better say that shit because you're gonna see the video. But why aren't you marry him yet?
He wants to get married.
Okay, so he's broke.
No, he's not broke.
So what's wrong with him?
Nothing's wrong with him.
So let me get this right. He's not broke and he wants to marry you, but you don't want to get married. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I never said I don't want to get married.
Well, I asked you why aren't you married?
We're just not married yet.
How long you been together?
We've been together, we're going on 2 years.
Why aren't you married? I'll take the 6 months. So let me get this right. He wants to get married.
Yes.
He's told you he wants to marry you.
Yes.
And you told him to go buy a ring?
Yes.
And he hasn't.
Oh, I have a ring, yeah.
He's dropped on one knee and proposed to you.
Yes.
And you said what?
Of course I said yes. But we
hold on, whoa. Of course you said yes? That would make a fiance, not a boyfriend.
And this is the part I was waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, this is that BS. I'm not going to say it because I want to, get monetized on YouTube. But this is that BS indeed. This is that marriage isn't that serious. Like, okay, I'm going to give you guys a quick story, quick little story time. Once again, you want to skip this, just use the timestamps. But long and short, I met this girl, black woman, out in Mexico and got her on a date. Ended up bringing her back to my place. We were talking and I'm learning more about her. And then she brings up how she had a fiance, like very, very recently. And they just very recently, like I think it was a month prior, had canceled their wedding. So I was like, oh, this is news. And, I'm asking her, about it and so on. And just the way she spoke about it, this was like a year and a half ago probably, so I can't remember all the details. But I remember the way that she spoke about it was, I remember it scaring me because the way she speaks about the man, about the marriage, about the commitment, all the individual aspects of it were all relating to how she could benefit. And mostly about how it's just kind of like this not big of a deal type of thing. It's just a fiance, so on. And long story short, come to find out she had another one prior to that, where they also, somehow he was the problem too, and they canceled the wedding. And these women just, I swear to God, they just do this because they solely want that social status. They just want to be able to say, I have the ring, I got a man to get on one knee and submit to me and tell me that he loves me for the rest of his life and he's not going to have any side chicks and he's going to be just mine. And then when I start holding, say S word, I'm not going to say it, when they start holding S word hostage from him, then, he has to bow down and do what I want him to do, and I'm going to post about him on Facebook. Like, I've seen it all. It sounds jaded. It sounds like, someone's probably going to say, oh, who hurt you? But it's not about me being hurt, because I'm not. It's like, what do you see? When you see the sky is blue, are you going to keep calling the sky red? Are you going to, finally say, hey, you know what? Maybe the sky is blue. Like, we're in a reality where reality itself is basically crucified. Saying this kind of stuff is deemed as, the M word that I'm also not going to say on YouTube, but it's deemed anti-woman, anti-female, if you understand my drift. But this is just simple reality. This is what we notice. This is what we observe. It's the truth.
I mean,
No. I was very clear. He dropped on one knee, ring, proposed. You said yes. That makes a fiance, not a boyfriend.
yes,
So why are you calling your fiance your boyfriend?
because it's very new.
That's bullshit. Most women who
That's
are
not bullshit.
that's not no,
That's
no,
not
that is
bullshit.
bullshit.
It's
That
like
is
when you have
bull
a
that is
birthday
bullshit.
and you
That
feel
is
good about your whole
bullshit.
date.
When women
No, it's
get
not.
engaged to a man they like and they got a ring, they can't wait. They brushing their hair all the time and look, either show me your ring. Give me a hand. Show me the hand. Put your left hand up.
Wait, hold on.
Show me.
No,
No, let's give me your left hand.
it's in my dresser.
You ain't
It's
engaged.
right here.
No, see, guys, ladies, pay attention. This woman came on giving you advice. She has a boyfriend who she says is a fiance that she don't even claim. The ring ain't
That's
even on
not
her
true. I'm
finger.
gonna get it
Ain't even
right.
on her finger. Yeah. Yep. See, here's what's called. She's what I consider to be pretty rich. She's what I consider to be pretty rich. Let me tell you what's wrong with pretty rich women like this. Pretty rich women are some of the worst women to deal with. Why? If this was a man that she wanted to marry, first thing, she would have married him a long time ago. She damn sure wouldn't be calling a fiance a boyfriend. This is why I tell you, BBD, don't trust the big butt and the smile. You better not be trusting this pretty face just because she says something. See, women like that tend to think men like myself get enamored with their looks. I'm not impressed. I see pretty women all the time. I don't let you just say some shit because you're pretty. So what? I get down to the meat of it. I question her just like I question everybody else, and you see the same BS. Another black woman who's apparently stringing some guy along because if he bought her a ring and it ain't on her finger, I asked her if she'd married. I wish I could rewind it. Are you married? Oh, this chick ain't got no plans on marrying this dude. She wait until a better dude come by. Homeboy, if you're watching, rewatch this tape with your therapist and act accordingly. And if her mama was out there making moves like that, you better, the apple don't fall far. Got me confused. Antonia. Oh,
Yes,
it's not
sir.
true. Hold on, Antonia. Here you go,
Yes, sir.
Lisa. It's not true. Tell you what, Lisa. Let me go ahead and get you back on the camera. Since you want it, I got it for you tonight. Come on. Unmute. It's not true. Unmute.
No,
No. It's not true.
that's not true.
Okay, then. Okay, back on the camera, please. Go ahead and come up. I want to see this ring.
I have it here.
I want to see the ring. I want to see the ring. I want to see the ring. All right. Let me
Here's
put it
the
back on.
dresser.
Okay. Put the ring
And I
back
keep
on.
my ring
I don't need to
here.
see. Yeah. We ain't trying to look at your boobs. We trying to see the ring.
No, I just told you my dresser, sir.
Okay. Now where's the man?
He stepped out. He went to get me some food.
Right. You guys live together?
Yes,
And how long you been engaged?
it just happened.
How long you been engaged?
Literally like a week ago.
Okay. Where did he propose?
Right here at home.
I said did he drop to the knee in public and propose? You said yes.
I didn't hear in public. I just heard on a knee. Because we can't go anywhere. Nothing's open right now.
Y'all been together 2 years. You start planning the wedding?
Going on 2 years. I have to start planning it, but like I'm a little worried because calling up places and nothing's open and they don't know when they're gonna open. And
Who's paying for the wedding?
our parents and us.
Your mama's paying for it?
No. His parents are putting something in and my parents also putting something in and he's also.
Oh, you mean your parents? You mean your mama? Because you haven't spoke
Yeah.
about your daddy.
My daddy passed away.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. So his family's paying for it.
Hmm.
Is he just, how old is he?
He's 26.
26? Mm. Have y'all gone to counseling?
Why?
Premarital count, because premarital counseling is usually recommended before you get married.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. We don't have any issues. So.
No. Premarital counseling is a wise thing to do, especially for a woman
Okay.
who's not claiming her fiance as her boyfriend.
It was just a force of habit speech.
Ah, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Are you gonna have any kids?
Oh, of course, I would love to with
I
him.
don't say, you say of course. I don't know.
He's a great man, and I think he'd be a wonderful father.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: if he's great, put the ring on, wear it, and start calling him fiance, not boyfriend. That's
Of
insulting.
course,
That's. I
of
mean,
course.
I'm being serious, but I'm being serious. It's not calling me your fiance is insulting to him because as people in the public, yeah, okay, yeah, premarital counseling would be wise.
Can I ask you a question?
If it's going, go ahead. Because
Not,
after
not,
you,
not
after
in
you
me
said your
that.
mama had all these husbands and kids and carrying on, go ahead though.
No, I'm just asking you, like, what did you mean by pretty rich? I've never heard that term before in my
Oh,
life.
I do not. Uh, Brock, pretty rich basically means pretty women are used to having their beauty acts like money for pretty women. Men with money have a certain amount of freedom in the world that men that are broke don't. Pretty women tend to get things, get people to talk to them, treatment, get better treatment just based on their looks, unless you're around people who are used to pretty. It's like if you're around people who have money, your money doesn't impress them. Pretty rich.
I live in New York. I'm very regular. I'm not like
I
pretty
didn't, I
out
don't,
here. Like,
but the world ain't New York. So,
but yeah, out here I'm just like I'm nobody.
like, no, you somebody's fiance supposedly. Say it and act like it. Alrighty. Woo, boy, yeah, better get some counseling up in that mud.
And that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I know I yapped a little bit more than usual, but I just had to give my thoughts on this one, you know. Gotta give my thoughts. But regardless, leave yours in the comments. Like, subscribe, all the fun things the algorithm likes, and I will catch you on the next one.